to see what that be like right there. Look,
I just had an urge to text my man, just like, out of the blue, hey, I love you, like a sweet little I'm thinking of you text.
Yeah, do it.
I'm not gonna do it. And this is a man I do love, and he loves me very much. Long-term, committed relationship, happiest relationship of my entire life. And I'm not going to do it.
Why?
I have the urge to, but when the idea popped into my head, I asked myself, why do you want to do that? Why do you want to text him? I just got curious. And the answer was, I want him to know that he's loved.
Yeah,
that feels good. That feels good to love someone and let them know that they're loved. But my girl, you need to understand that men are not like you.
So?
You would like that. You know why? Because you like to be pursued. You like to be pursued. But for so many of us women, we were taught or conditioned to reciprocate. And we're not.
For a lot of men, they've never received gestures like this, ever. And it would just totally make his day. You claim to love him. Don't you want him to feel loved every day? Just a quick text, it takes 2 seconds. It's not you pursuing him or being clingy or anything. It's just simply you expressing your love. It's so crazy how often women will demand effort from men. There's no limit to how much you can demand. But something as simple as sending a little text, all of a sudden is treated like this big, huge thing.
Bye. Bye.
You know what my favorite thing about my man is? You wanna know? That he literally turned the hoe into the housewife. He literally turned the hoe into a housewife. It's possible. I'm just folding his boxers. You know, it took a minute. I was like, I ain't ready to settle down, baby. I'm still out here in the streets. But he turned me into a housewife. Oh, these are mine. Yeah,
No, you're likely still one. He just hasn't caught you yet. And you don't have a man. You have what we refer to as a soft male. If he could do better than you, you wouldn't even be folding his clothes right now. You'd be back out there in those streets where you belong, getting dealt with. Back to the streets with you.
Oh, and when y'all say y'all were gonna come to Houston and have a good time, y'all meant it. The video that I just saw of those two people hooching in the car, not only that, it was two in the front, two in the back. Hooching in the car is no big deal. However, hooching in the car when you're not even hidden, and then you got the windows down and the lights on. Okay, why were the lights on? Why were the lights on in the car? And I don't know if it's just my scare. The moment I see a person, I'm done. Like that ends it for me. It does not excite me to put on a show for free. No, the moment I would have saw people surrounding the car, recording or doing something, I would have stopped. Old girl in the back was putting on a show. But on a serious note, why was the windows down? Like, I know it gets steamy in there, but baby, you gotta take one to the head. You gotta keep the windows up, or at least crack. That back seat window was all the back seat and the front seat window was all the way down. Not only that, why were the lights on? Why were the lights on? And again, this is no judgment on the hooching. It's the judgment on the windows being down, the lights being on, and you guys not even being hidden. Not only that, if you guys are hooching, fine, hooch, y'all are grown, but keep it safe. And if you guys are in Houston, the moment y'all leave, can y'all please get tested? Please.
Unpopular opinion. Being a man has to be one of the toughest jobs in this world, because when I hear some of the requests that these women have and how they can contradict themselves when they telling you what they want, I get confused. You're not allowed to be sensitive, but how dare you not open up and talk about how you feeling? I need you to be a leader, but you need to understand that I'm not going to follow you and you can't lead me anywhere. I want you to be strong, but show some kind of vulnerability, but not too much, because now I'm going to think that you're weak, because strength and vulnerability can't seem to coexist. I want you to be there for me at all points and times, but understand that I'm still going to be very independent and not need you for certain things. I need you to read my mind, but don't assume you know what I'm thinking. Be financially stable, but have a whole bunch of free time, even though it takes time to make money to take care of this family. I want you to meet all my needs, but don't assume you know everything that I need right off top. How is it that when you don't know exactly what you need and what you want, he's supposed to know? When you hear it out loud, don't it sound silly?
Men like when you are dolled up.
And now, is she someone that's your type?
Not so much.
And why not?
I'll say more so like the hair. So more so attracted to longer hair. Yeah.
I do get more black male attention when I have weave in my hair. Yeah, I get compliments from men when they seem to say, "Oh, I like your hair," blah, blah, blah. But it's way more. It's like double when I have a bust down in my head.
These men say that they want certain things, but I always see them with the girls with the fake bodies. I see them with the girls with, the weave in their hair.
Black men who are saying we're not real conservatives unless we wear our natural hair, ask him what black conservative woman did we have to look up to who wore her natural hair. When we were watching the Proud Family, Penny Proud didn't even have an afro for real. Dejanay didn't have an afro. Everybody's hair was straight. You know who did have an afro? The Gross sisters.
You don't see news anchors, black female news anchors on TV with afros in their head. They're just now starting to get around to that. Before then, you had to have like straight hair to get like a on-air talent job.
Black men should know because they have the same kind of hair. So they know what so for them to get on the internet and come over here and try to say that black conservative women aren't conservative unless they wear their natural hair. If they're wearing a weave, then they still have a problem. I just think that's ignorant and crazy, because they know that they're not attracted to an afro.
And the afro came around the 1960s. The afro was not something that was just a known hairstyle that people were just wearing for time and time. No, it was a way of protest, and I ain't protesting. So just here.
Okay, y'all, and another thing too. Okay, just one more thing. Y'all, I'm gonna be honest with you. Height really don't matter. It really don't. The older I get, the more I realize I really could give two fucks about height. I think I have somewhat of a height requirement, but not everybody we can't all 1'6'2", 6'3". Okay, can 6'2" and 6'3" whoop somebody ass? And then the thing is, since everybody want tall men, that's near their personality. Gotta put it up in their bio, gotta lead with it. No, I don't want that. And on top of it, I hate to be like this, but truthfully, Aaron nigga tall when you on your knees. I'm just saying. But I just feel like there are so many more important things to worry about. I could really care less about that. I don't know. I think maybe the older I done got, the more I done realized I could care less. As long as I can look up to you to a certain degree, I don't even think I care. Some of them I be looking down to. I don't think I care no more. I don't. Who's going to treat me the best?
And honestly, I think that this is something that needs to be said. Modern women will get up here and say he wasn't ready for a relationship after spending months in a situationship that you helped to build. You were there voluntarily. They'll sit up here and complain about men are not showing up. Men are not doing this for me. Nobody forced you to stay there. Nobody. I was just listening to Kendra G. She was talking about this. Well, I thought we was doing this. I thought we was doing that. And a lot of times it don't even be a situationship. It be them chasing Chad and Tyrone around. They got piped down one time, and all of a sudden, oh, we together. If you ever been inside me, we go together. No, you don't. And you know y'all don't. Talking silly. And after Chad and Tyrone done dumped you, you finally get the hint. After 4 or 5 years, here you come, running up to a man. The good man who's been sitting there waiting on you those first couple of years. Hey man, when you gonna get your act together? I think a lot of people don't really understand that men give a lot of people a lot of leeway. They give people a lot of space. They give people a lot of grace and mercy. But these modern women take all of that grace, all of that mercy to get their self corrected And they go ahead and, I'm going to do whatever I want. And then they try to run back to the man. And the man say, no, I don't want that. You used up. Oh, how can you tell me a body count? Used up. That's what I'm telling you. I told you when you was about to go out there and do that, not to do that. And you did it anyway. Out of my face.
I want women to be released from the shackles of assuming that because you have reached over the age of 18, because you have gone to school, because you do pay bills, and because you can move through life without having to consult with anyone, that makes you a suitable partner. I really want y'all to get that through your head. I want you to get that through your head, that just because you pay bills, you may have graduated from school, you may have bought a home, you may buy a car, none of those things actually translate over into you being a suitable partner. I need women to grasp that there could be a chance that emotionally you're stunted. There could be a chance that you're just not pleasurable to be around. There may be a chance that you're off-putting. There may be a chance that you're rude. There may be a chance that people get turned off by you because you always running this thing right here. You always got something to say. It could be the fact that you're not that outgoing. It could be the fact that you're kind of boring. It could be the fact that every time somebody give a suggestion, they're met with pushback instead of you having an open mind. There are so many things. There are so many things that go into people actually being good partners. Like, I want y'all to understand that. I want y'all to understand that. I genuinely want y'all to understand that.
I don't know who gonna say it, but I'm gonna say it, y'all. Being a hoe is fun.
Wait. So y'all telling me y'all provider men, like, y'all don't have it y'all way? Like, your woman still talk back to you. She still raise her voice at you. You still don't get coochie whenever you want it. You don't get coochie on demand. You don't get head on demand. You telling me you paying all the bills and you don't got that? You telling me you don't get threesomes? You know, she still questioning where you were at, what were you doing? What the? What is you, wait, hold on. What is you getting out of being a provider, dude? Like, I'm trying to understand the benefits, because like this, I get to feel like a man. Bro, I feel like a man regardless. Like, that part is never into question. So I'm just trying to understand, like, you really provided and y'all return investment does not make sense. So you telling me you got a grown adult woman living with you, especially nowadays, she's working, and you telling me she's keeping her money and buying little groceries here and there, and you feel complete as a man? Yeah. Provider dudes, 100% provider dudes, you are dumbasses. Like, I would get it if I was a provider and my woman would shut the f up when I tell her to shut the f up, give me coochie on demand, give me head on demand. You feel me? When I come home, I don't gotta touch nothing. But a lot of you provider dudes still come home and have to do the dishes and still gotta throw away the trash, and still, like, y'all still be asking questions about, what you cooking? Huh? Oh, nah. Y'all boys got it.
Good men deserve 2 wives, so stop trying to offer your low-quality man-child just because he keeps cheating on you. You aren't offering anything but a liability.
Women don't know how to treat men because they were never taught something. Growing up, the boys were taught how to be gentlemen, how to protect, how to provide, be understanding. Everywhere we look, the message was the same. In movies, in novels, in fairy tales, the man rescues the woman, saves the day, risks his life, carries the burden, and the women were always the princesses. But there is a problem with that. We never saw the reverse. No novels teaching women how to treat a man. No stories teaching girls how to respect men. The school doesn't teach it. The society definitely doesn't teach it. The parents don't teach it. How can she respect a man when she grew up hearing that men are the problem? And how can she love him correctly when she was told that he owes her everything and she owes him nothing in return? We have generations of women who expect everything, but we're never taught how to give anything back. Men today are paying for scripts they didn't write. They were raised to give everything, and the women were not raised to give back. We can only amend this by speaking the truth. Until we women learn to respect and treat men right with love, admiration, understanding, the imbalance will continue. So we women need to do better. Think about it. Marriage, don't set.
Okay, y'all, I'm in my 30s. I am single, and in order to meet my future husband, I need to go out in the wild. So today we're going to Equinox. Let's go. Oh, and I brought a friend.
Baby, where the hell is my husband? What is taking him so long to find me? Oh, baby, where the hell is my lover? Getting down with another. Ooh, yeah. Tell him if you see him, baby. If you see him, tell him he should. Why is this beautiful man waiting for me to get away? You already tested my patience. I only feel taking time with other women that ain't me, but I've been ready.
Can people stop claiming that they have all the options in the world when in reality it's just a group of people on their roster who they can see on weekends past 9 p.m. Because we need to be a little bit more intentional about our dating. We're sitting here with a roster. In what world would that mean that you have options? Having options would mean you have people who genuinely want to settle down, put time and energy into you. They're being intentional with you. There is nothing intentional about treating you like a cockroach. Why can you only come out on the weekend when nobody's around?
Unpopular opinion, but every marriage should have a prenup signed before they're even married. And what do you ask should be included in the prenup? Let me tell you. All of the man's assets should be listed in the prenup before he gets married. Everything that he owned, everything that he's built up, and everything that he has before he was married. Same thing with the woman. The woman should be able to list all of her, and the prenup is going to state you leave with what you came with, okay? The next thing that I think that should be in a prenup is a mutual agreed upon bedroom activity time. If he, and this could be changed with age, obviously, because sometimes we all slow down, sometimes things happen, and sometimes there's medical reasons why certain things don't work anymore. But I do think that the contract should include a detailed bedroom activity expectation. Do you want it 3 times a week? Do you want it 4 times a week? 5 times a week? 2 times a week? But I think that both partners should have to agree upon a set amount of time with clauses, as in if there's medical reasons, you get the idea. But I do think that that should be included. I also think that if a partner cheats, either one cheats, but they're still meeting the expectation of the bedroom activities, the cheating partner gets absolutely nothing either. And I also feel that kids should be written into a prenup. Even if you don't have kids prior, you should write kids into the prenup. We are going to share 50-50 with the children, no matter what the divorce looks like, unless there is an absolute reason why that child cannot be with either parent for safety issues. It should be a 50-50 right from the jump. So you should already have those children written into that prenup, just on the implication that you might have children together. So, what do you guys think? Let me know down in the comments. Should we have...
You have a lot of these ladies out here that say that they're done settling. They're done settling. And they act like they survived something terrible. They act like somebody didn't put them through it, when in fact they put somebody else through it. they act like they didn't survive something, man, right? But it was actually the man they were with was decent. He was a good guy. He was the one. He was the one that was consistent. He was the one that was consistent, not you. He was the one that was honest, not you. He was the one that was trying. It wasn't you. Oh man. It just a lot of modern women, because the man can't take them out to brunch all the time because he ain't exciting enough. Oh, I'm done settling. Meaning you're ready to go out there and be in the streets again. You went through the phase, like your little soft girl era. You went through the phase to where you didn't want to do any work, and so now you want to rest for a season. But now you want to get back out there in the streets and get put through a mattress, and then you're gonna run on back to him, thinking he's gonna take care of you.
I am so sick and tired of gym bros saying that they want a gym rat girlfriend. They want a gym rat girlfriend. But no, you don't. Literally, no, you don't. And then they go and then they get a girlfriend who doesn't lift. And like, that's fine. But don't go saying that you want a gym rat girlfriend and proceed to not get a gym rat girlfriend. This is coming from personal experience.
When everybody talks about uncensored BL and they bring up the fact that they hate that it's like beet red or like that it looks monstrous or it doesn't look good, I be quiet because I truly don't mind. When it's red like that, I don't know. I in fact, if we being real, I quite like it. I don't care. They're like, oh, it's too red, it's too pink. It doesn't bother me. Or they're like, it's too big, it's monstrous. I want it to be too big. I know it's not real. I know it's fake. I don't mind at all. Like Guan, his was the best to me because it was in fact monstrous. And I felt like it fit him. It was out of this world. And that's my favorite one, if you ask me. Yeah, I don't care. So I get real quiet when everybody starts talking about that.
And see, nobody's teaching the females how to be young ladies no more. Cause y'all out in Houston doing what? They catching y'all on camera doing what? And it's a no judgment zone. What my eyes just saw. See, when I was growing up, the way that I was raised was to act like a lady, of course, but that's just the bare minimum, right? I was raised to believe a man ain't got nothing that good that's worth you being outside in the public degrading yourself as a woman for. I promise you a man ain't got nothing that good. And it's like, I could say I feel bad, but I don't know if I feel bad anymore. Because I think it's just more so of being reminded that nobody's teaching the girls how to be young ladies no more. See, we can't even get to clowning the men and talking about the men when the self-respect isn't even in the room with us. Y'all picking up what I'm putting down? The first stage in becoming a woman and understanding what ladyhood is about, understanding your role and the part you play. Because when you learn to be a lady and operate like a lady, you just operating in your ladyhood is going to prevent you from doing something that a man ain't got sense enough to not have you doing. Do y'all understand what I'm saying? They told y'all not to go to Houston and y'all did it anyway. They told y'all not to go and y'all did it.
Hot take. I like men. And what I mean by that, not just that I'm heterosexual, like I genuinely like men. And I say that because there's like so much stuff as a woman that I'm being hit with constantly on Instagram. It feels like it's trying to tell me that I shouldn't like men, that I should not want to be with a man, that I should not want to be in a relationship, that I should be fine being by myself. While I am fine being by myself, I do have a cat. I'm that stereotype. I like men. I do. I have a lot of guy friends that I love to pieces and I think they're amazing people.
I don't know why I whispered it, but I do like the company of a good man. But again, every time I open this app, it just feels like I'm being bombarded with, ew, why do you like men? I saw a post about some Irish singer, never been married, and she's 62 and she lives in a castle with her cats. And I'm like, that is great for her. But it felt like the subtext is, don't you want to be like her? And I'm like, no, I like, and not the plastic kind or the one that comes in a packaging, like the one that's attached to a man. And it seems like the messaging is like, girl, something's wrong with you if you like that. So I just wanted to say that I like men. Not all y'all, but some of y'all cool. And I wouldn't want to live in a castle with my cats. And no, that's all.
If you're a lonely man, literally all you have to do is go buy a Dyson Airwrap and post on Facebook, hey, I have a Dyson Airwrap and I'm raffling it off for your affection. Whoever I like the most gets this Dyson Airwrap. You will have 20 dates in a week. I promise you. Every woman I know wants that Dyson Airwrap, and they will literally do just about anything. They will do the nasty for that Dyson Airwrap. So if you're trying to get a date, get laid, go get yourself a Dyson Airwrap and be like, I'll let you try it out. Like, if you were just to even let women try it out, they would come over. You would have like literally women lined up out the door if you just were like letting them sample it.
Maybe I'm just miserable, but one thing I cannot stand in those videos of couples are when, it really, I don't know why, it just grinds my gears, is when the boyfriend looks at the girlfriend like this just for people to comment like, the way he looks at you. Ew! The girl will be doing something like, and the guy will be like, or when the girl does it and she goes, my heart just started racing, like I'm not lying, like I can't, oh my god, I'm shaking, I can't deal with it, I can't stop doing that, I really, no, and then the comments are just like eating it up, like, the way she looks at you, girl, the way he looks at you, don't do that. One time when I was getting a coffee, this woman came up to my boyfriend and I was like, I'm just so sorry, I have to interrupt, but the way he looks at you, and like, I didn't even notice that he was looking at me a certain type of way, but she's like, oh my god, the way your boyfriend looks at you is just wow, and I was like, thanks, wow, but even then I was like, oh my god, I'm cringing.
The girls is out here eat. How I'm supposed to compete with that? I heard it the other day say, man, this girl was giving me, she went from the to the, he said she went from the rooter to the tutor. He said she got everything for me, everything. Excuse me.
What's wild to me is that a lot of these modern women will say they want a man who respects them, but then disrespect him in front of his friends and family. Talk over him constantly, correct everything he says publicly, and undermine his decisions like it's nothing, right? Respect in these types of relationships only ever seems to flow in one direction. He gotta respect me. He gotta love me, but I ain't gotta love him. I ain't gotta respect him unless, and here's the part to where it changes in her favor. I will respect him when he loves me to the level that I feel I should be loved. To the level that I feel I should be loved. Right? And that's what they do. That's what they do. They do this foolishness, man.
No, because I don't think men want to take women out on dates anymore. Like, I feel like they don't want to take women out on dates. Their idea of like a date in some way is like saying, hey, like, let's meet at the bar. Let's like meet at the bar and like just have some drinks, you know, just meet me there. Let's like spend some time together. And it's not even a proper date. Like, that's what they will suggest 100%. Or better yet, if you are on Hinge, I'm so sorry, I'm like all out and about. I just got done working out. But anyways, even on Hinge, you will literally see like men like not want to go on dates with you. Like I have matched with like so many people on Hinge, and the matter of like men, like the amount of men who do not want to pursue anything after like the first 2 messages is like really crazy. Like there was no effort from them to like, or even any incentive to take you out on a date. It's just like they just want to match just to match, and they're not really there to be intentional. And mind you, am I being like super serious on finding somebody on Hinge? Not really. I'm just there to like kind of see like, hey, what's out there, you know, maybe to go on a date or 2 just to get to know somebody. Like that'd be nice. But the problem is nobody is asking me out. Like nobody's asking anybody out. Like they're like, we're just 1 to 2 little sentences and it stops there. It stops. I don't know if I'm doing something wrong. I don't know what's going on, but I do engage with the conversation and it just dies. It's just like nothing. They don't care enough to like take you out. So honestly, I don't think men want to take out women anymore. I don't know what they expect. Well, it's definitely not dates, not romanticizing, or no romance anymore. It's wild out here.
One thing that I will never let slide is having a boyfriend who follows a crap ton of gym baddies, okay? If he is following Elena, if he's following Annalise, if he's following all of these big influencer girls, that is, because what are you following them for? For fitness content? For knowledge? For them to teach you? Are you following their split? What is it? What is it?
The way that you respect a man is a reflection of the way that you respect yourself. If you can disrespect him, then you don't respect yourself fully. When you love yourself and your body, you don't want to get all worked up. You don't want to get all irrational, sending your blood pressure through the roof. That causes cancers in the body.
So I'm on my way to Bholti yoga, which is like where we just shake our asses and like release ourselves. If I see any guys there, this is a girls' class, okay? No guys. But also, if you're a guy and you're there, you can place yourself right behind me because it's been a while.
What do men not understand about a booty call? What do they not understand about if I'm like, hey, I'm in a good mood, like, come over tonight? What do they think? Because sometimes they're like, oh, like, I'm gonna be in town like next week. We can hang out next week. I'm not gonna want to see you next week. I want to see you right now because I'm in a good mood. And you not wanting to make the trek down here to see me makes you like icky to me. So now I like don't want to see you at all. What do they know? What like? I feel like men used to yearn more, and they used to like do more of a courting. It's like now you're like, I might come over tonight, and you're like, oh, it's a long drive. I'm gonna be like, I can come like maybe next Friday. You're uninvited. You're uninvited. I don't need that bad. Bye.
Well, I saw this extremely weird video of this grown woman saying, not me dropping off my kid at high school and still looking like I belong in second period, insinuating that she thinks she looks like she belongs in high school. Now, ma'am, we're not going to get mean on this video. We're not saying I'm loving the eyebrow support. I think we're very close. But like I said, you definitely look like 35 plus, okay? And that's not a problem. I look my age, you look your age. What is this obsession people have with, like, why do you want to look like you're in high school? I don't know why people think it's like a compliment so much, or like I see girls especially who get like obsessed with people like thinking that they're like in their early teens, when it's like, bro, you can be attractive at any age. Like you can look 40, you can look 28, 30 years old and still be more attractive if you take care of yourself. I just think it's so strange. I see this all the time where like these people obsess over like, oh my God, yeah, I was over at the movie theaters and there was a group of like 13-year-olds and nobody could tell the difference between us. It's like, yes, they can. Moral of the story here is, again, just because you look your age doesn't mean you look bad. But ma'am, you absolutely look like you are above 30 years old. But that's just my opinion. But hey, what do you think?
If you love rich so bad, why is your baby daddy broke? Like, why is your baby daddy broke? I don't get it.
This woman says it must be absolutely terrifying to be a man and have to ask a woman for her number.
I had a guy come up to me the other night at a party and be like, hey, I think you're really pretty. I just wanted to introduce myself. What's your name? And he was like, can I please have your phone number? And he was really nice and approached me in a very calm, gentle, sweet way. It got me thinking of how scary it must be to be a guy and to have to go up to girls.
Yeah.
Like, if I was a guy, you would never catch me doing that. Like, probably ever. I don't think I would ever do it. I think if I were a guy, I would have to approach with like a funny joke or like a funny comment about something, because there is no way you would see me going up to a girl and being like, hi, I think you're really pretty, what's your phone number? Like, that is so nerve-wracking. So if you're a guy listening to this out there that approaches women, not in a creepy way, but like, you know, nicely says like, hey, what's your name? I just wanted to say you're really pretty. Kudos to you, because that must be terrifying.
Well, she kind of makes a point. I know for most men, they don't really have the courage to go up to a girl randomly wherever and ask for her number. Especially now day and age where social media exists, bad information exists, and you know, a lot of women tell other women, yeah, make sure you can pay your bills, curve that guy, if you don't look this good, have this or that. Don't even entertain the fact. You always gotta worry if she's with her friend. There's too many variables when it comes to asking girls for their number in public now. And for the ones like this that wish we would just do it, yeah, I mean, it sucks for them because society's changing to where it's almost not even safe to go up to a girl without her thinking some shit. But yeah, once upon a time it was good to go up Walmart, Target, wherever you at, a supermarket, a clothing store, see a girl that was attractive and just ask for her number. But that's the thing, that isn't most guys. Most guys don't get played, get laid, are confident. That's just the reality. That's why the top guys that have those things I just mentioned, they're the ones getting all the girls because they're not afraid. For me personally, it's always a no if you don't ask. If you ask a shorty for her number, she tells you no, that's it. It's on to the next one. You know what I'm saying? Or if she's taken, that's it. Easy to play the game if you just be respectable, don't be a creep like she said, and that's it. Just have confidence in yourself. After so many asking of pretty girls for their number, someone's gonna tell you yes, and that's a fact. So it is terrifying. She's not lying here, but yo, you see her, grab your balls, not literally, go over there, see what's good with her, be calm, cool, collected. If it's a no, cool. If yeah, you got a number, do your thing.
And I don't know if y'all boys have just gotten really like good or like disciplined at like not like having eyes at the gym, but I used to go to the gym and like it used to be like all eyes on me type shit. And I'm not being like conceited or nothing, but it really used to be like that. And there's always like a couple like few like creeps that just be like really staring at you, but the cute ones I'm like you know, the ones that like get you excited to go to the gym and like work out, like bro, they don't even like look at you. Like y'all either got girlfriends loyal as or y'all just so good at hiding it, because I don't catch anyone looking at me. Like, am I not the gym baddie anymore? The only people that look at me are black men, and like nothing against black men, love y'all, but
a lot of these modern women continue to say that a man is not meeting her needs, but won't actually tell them what those needs are. Like he's supposed to know. How's he supposed to know that? And that's exactly why men just start walking away from a lot of this nonsense.
7 years ago, I got married to my husband, and last February, I had an affair. A lot of you guys are asking me why I had an affair, and I think that that's not the right question to ask, because there's not a reason that I had an affair. The question is more like, how did that happen?
If you had to guess who she went on to blame for cheating on her husband, would you guess that she blamed herself, or would you guess that she blamed the husband? She blamed the husband. Long story short, this lady likes to do home decoration. Her husband works as a welder, so he's a very handy guy, right? It got to a point where she always wanted him to help her with projects. The man started feeling like he was being used as an employee. I can only imagine every time this man was off from work, she had more work for him to do. So they started having disagreement about this. The husband felt like he was being used as an employee. She felt like, you're my husband, so you're supposed to help me every single time. After a while, she hired somebody and then started sleeping with that person. And she blamed the husband for it. No accountability in that video whatsoever.
In this video, I'll break down why one woman is married and the other two are not.
So important, number one, for us to know ourselves, right? Because for me, there's not a man on this planet that I would choose over my husband.
And that's the only way it's gonna fucking work. If a woman doesn't want to put you before any other man, She's not the one for you.
Or I don't care. No, for sure, right? I'm choosing my husband, and this too, right?
You choose everybody over that man. That man over everybody.
I am. Because this is your once in a lifetime platinum needle in a haystack, swing for the fences, best friend, confidant, lover, husband.
But that's not true because people have multiple husbands.
No.
Nah, that's true for you. One person doesn't have multiple husbands. That's your.
And that's the thing. You see it different. So what I'm saying is you got to choose a person that sees it the same way as you see it. I never choose a man. Yes, I would never choose a man that felt like he needed to go out with his girlfriends all the time and then would try to play me like I'm insecure. Nah, Negro, I don't feel respected when you're out with a bunch of different women. So we have to choose the people that make the most sense for us. And on top of that, I feel like because when y'all are saying the words that are coming out of your mouths, like this makes sense to me in my mind. And not to make a debate, but in my mind, I'm like, y'all don't want to be married. That's what my underlying voice says, because ultimately what you're saying is there's another man that is more important than your man, and why would you?
You heard that? She said, where is the importance at all? That means you will sit around with a man, waste his time, let him invest in you, probably have kids with him, because she does say she has kids, and then say, where's the importance of having a man?
Look, y'all, and I'm not trying to be a preacher. I'm not a perfect person. I have not figured out marriage. I am not a couple's goal. I am not Black excellence. I am just one person that is committed to my person and figuring this out. But what I can tell you is most men are terrified of marriage. Why? Because they fear divorce. If you are marrying a woman that ultimately on a subconscious level is telling you that she does not choose you all the way, that there are caveats or conditions on the way that she chooses you, or because you made her sacrifice something that meant something to her, you think that's going to be the only thing you sacrifice in marriage?
Man, she's absolutely right. You can't get with a woman who wants to put somebody else before you or things before you. Love comes with sacrifice, and if she's throwing back in your face what she sacrificed for you, that means she never wanted to do it in the first place. Never force it. Let them do it because they actually love you.
I will tell you this flat out. I am not scared to lose a man. I am not scared to get divorced.
That's the problem.
And no, it's not.
That's the
problem. I will always choose myself
That's
first.
the problem.
I will choose.
You choose your first, but not a man.
Always first. And then my kids, and then God.
And now you see her true colors come out. She already said in the beginning she don't see any importance of losing a man. My question to you is, why have a kid with a man if you don't see any importance with him? You need him to make the baby. But I digress. Now you see why one woman is married and the other two is not. And y'all wonder why I say this.
And you want to get married. Pack it up.
You said I matter than a guy. I put down a scale. You wouldn't step on the scale.
You're fucking social media following. You do. You're trying and you're failing. That's the problem.
If we actually lived in a patriarchy, the children would be with their fathers and they'd be turning out better. They would be more protected and less abused. They'd be less likely to be going to jail and more likely to succeed in life.
And sometimes godly men don't pursue you, not because you're not pretty, but because your presence doesn't feel like peace. It feels like pressure, like a headache, like nagging, like confusion, like crazy ways about you that pushes people away. And you feel like God is not allowing a man to pursue you. And really, it's the heart posture of your heart that's the problem. God allowed me to see is that we get so caught up with social media and what meets the physical eye that we fail to realize that sometimes your heart posture is what's pushing people away. It's not that you're not pretty and men don't want to pursue you. It's that your presence doesn't feel like peace. It feels like chaos, and nobody wants to come near chaos. Anyways, I dive deeper into this on my new YouTube video, Why Godly Men Don't Pursue You. Check it out on the Christian Bay TV. If you want to dive deeper in person, join me at my next Where Wives War event.
People love to say anybody can be replaced, and technically, sure. But a woman who stood beside you when life wasn't glamorous, who stood beside you when your pockets were light, when your confidence was low, when your future looked uncertain, the woman who encouraged you when you doubted yourself, the woman who believed in your potential before there was even proof, who stayed loyal while other options were easier, the one who poured into you when there was nothing to gain, the one who stood 10 toes down when things got hard, the one who treated you like the man she knew you would become before she even knew if you existed. Yeah, you could replace a person, but you can't replace that level of loyalty, patience, and belief. That kind of woman ain't gonna come around twice. Sometimes you don't realize what's rare until you're surrounded by what's common. And that's the problem. Everybody thinks everything is replaceable. Yeah, you can replace it with a body, but that inside, that love, loyalty, patience, all the good stuff here that she provided, Good luck finding that.
Women deserve less.
Women don't respond favorably to nice guys.
I would love your argument for that.
That nice guys finish last?
Yeah.
I think it's kind of common sense that...
Just get to the point, please. I have a job. I know you don't like that.
You should be in a kitchen somewhere. That'd be a good job.
See, like, everyone laughing at that.
Because you're just not accepting common sense. Nice guys don't do well with women because nice guys pedestalize females.
I've dated or spoken to men who don't give the rhetoric that you give.
So where are they now then?
Living their lives.
Exactly.
Point proven. Right.
You swear you want a lavender husband until he's holding you accountable for your taste in men. I was scrolling on Hinge today, and a guy I hooked up with that I have a slight hyperfixation to, his profile popped up. I took a screenshot of it. I sent it to my lavender husband, and I said, "My night is ruined. My appetite is gone. Thank you so much for asking." He responded with, "You are at the shelter wondering why there are dogs there." Ew. What an incredibly rude and accurate and true thing to say to me. Why would you do that?
You know, a lot of these modern women say they want to feel safe, but then they spend the whole relationship testing a man. Starting arguments out of nowhere, silent treatment, pushing a man away just to see if he chases. That's exactly why men are done with this bullcrap. And you ain't got to take my word for it. Women will say this. They'll tell you, this is what I'm doing. And they're going to keep on, and they'll say, I'm going to keep on doing it. Okay. Men will say, okay, well, I'm about to bounce. Oh, where you going? Bounce it.